G'day guys, this is Amstar and welcome to a new video. I know it's been a long time since I've uploaded anything, but it's really just been a lack of time with the whole COVID situation happening. I've had just no time to record or edit my videos, and so I've just been working, just non-stop really. Any free time I did have, I did play Minecraft. It was Stone Block 2. But it was just really in short bursts. Now the build I did end up being really good. People liked it, so I thought I'd show it off. Maybe give some inspiration to you guys. So let's have a look. This, where we're standing, would be the beginning room. So this is where you'd start off, but this is what it looks like now. So it looks a lot different. We'll head over here. This is my machine shop. Now keep in mind I'm wearing infinity armor, so I have night vision on all the time. This is where I set up my tinker stuff. We had our obsidian barrels. I was originally using a magnetic dynamo. As you can see, it's still going. So I haven't changed this much since I started the game. I didn't make it pretty or anything. I just actually pushed the walls back and added more machines. Anyway, so let's move on from that. Over here we have our orchard. So this is every tree in the game. Hard to believe, but it is a lot of trees. We have chorus fruit, as you can see there. We have slimes. So 3 different slime trees. We have every normal acacia, and we got dark oak, menthol. We have thorncraft trees here. Then I started doing basically the harvest craft trees, and you'll see some of these are just full of fruit. So that is my orchard. It again isn't as pretty as it could be. I kind of was working towards it. I kind of moved on before I did that. This is the kitchen. Now I really like this edge lighting. Basically if you put edge lighting on a flat surface, it turns into a square. So this thing here is actually the same as that. So I mix and match with these inverted lamps to really get a nice sort of lighting in here. This is the breakfast bar I made. Usually there's a villager over here with the markets, but he's not there at the moment. So that is my kitchen. If we head down this way, now I'm not sure where all the armor went, but each of these you actually used to have armor, a set of armor in them. Ranging from leather to diamond, and then pretty much every possible combination of armor in the game, but for some reason they're all missing. This is my mob farm. It's Cursed Earth mob farm with witch water in it. It's a little insane, as I'll show you. So it's very fast. As you can see from some of the numbers of drops here, it's run a while. The blaze powder actually came from chickens, so blazes that spawn there. Same with slime balls. But you can see here I've got 108 stacks of common loot cases. So I made these trophy cases. I think they turned out well. Okay, let's move on. Now, if we go up, we can see we have. This is the second story of the main entryway. These pathways just go all the way around. In here, this is our energy room plus our empower in the floor and our draconic setup. Behind here we have pneumatic dynamos. Let me just... So we have 66 of these. They all have a lapidary calibration, which means that they can take diamonds. One diamond in here will give you 1.2 million RF. And if you add 3 transmission cores, so these are all at resident level, which gives you 4 slots. Basically, you can get a maximum 960 RF a tick out of one of these for 1 diamond. I have diamond chickens running this, so as soon as they output diamonds, then they get fed into these. At the moment, because it's been unloaded, they've all been unloaded from diamonds, but they were full, and over time these will fill up. See? Anyway, and then I put on this cryo-stabilized, which has infinite capacity. Right, so this is my energy storage room. There we go. If we go up, we've got, this was my making nether star crops to feed into my EMC link. I did have nether stars when I needed them, but I have a tablet now, so I can just pull them out. As you can see, I've got half decent amount of EMC. Okay, and then we've got our normal farm over here. There's growth crystals under this, so if I harvest this, if I was to harvest the whole room, you can see it starts growing back almost or straight away. You could probably keep farming in here like for an hour without it actually running out of growth things. We have ender pearls and red orchid farms, gives you redstone. I don't need this anymore, but they're very helpful in the beginning. We have some crops here to make the ultimate stew. So that's the upstairs. We have at this end, we'll go in there in a second. This end we have our portals. So I have draconic dislocators to the mining dimension and the end portal, just because it's easier than climbing up the ladders that I used to get there in the first place. These were going to be trophy cases for armor, but I never got around to that. Okay, this room over here, this was my industrial room, so you can see there's an arc furnace, we have presses, this is all immersive engineering stuff. There we've got the fermenter and squeezer, refinery, they're all running off these spectre coils, because I have about 20 something of them. Now, I was really hoping the platforms mob was in this, but it wasn't, so there's no way to make catwalk, so I made my own catwalks. This is all chisel bits. We're mixed with wireless energy lights from Ender.io and the dynamic edge lighting. But yeah, I'm very happy about how this chisel bits turned out. So I just wish you wouldn't actually climb up on it. So anyway, so that is that. On this end, you've got the, let's go down. Oh, hang on, we have one last room up here. Okay, this was a later addition, so I added it off the side here. And this is the Botania room. Now we're using sky blocks, which basically, this is the inverted kind. It lets you see to the sky, so it gives the appearance that we're outside at least. So, yep, this is my Botania room. I did get to the portal. Basically, it's gotten shut down though. Oh, sorry, I didn't need to get to the portal because I ended up getting terra steel from chickens and elementium, so I didn't actually have to finish this. But I built it just because I like this setup. But I was working towards it for quests. Anyway, I built a Gaia arena in here. Very outlandish and large. So it doesn't take very long to, emerald blocks, doesn't take much to kill a Gaia with a Sword of the Cosmos, so I really just wanted to make a nice looking room for it. Okay, so that's the upstairs. Now if we head downstairs to this level, we have our chicken room. So we've got Elementium chickens up there, Awakened Draconium, and Inferium. No, not Inferium. Enderium. And Emerald chickens at the bottom. So as you see, the Emerald are full because the storage drawers are really full. But I'm working my way through every chicken. This barrel of seeds actually comes through from a cloche on the other side of the base. As you can see in here, I went through a lot of chickens. That's, I cooked most of them. We'll come back to that. We'll go on to the other side here. This is the cow room. So fluid cows, I work my way through every fluid cow. We have 3 of every kind that feed into these black hole tanks. So they held like 2 billion buckets. Most of them are empty because, as I'll show you in a minute, I do have these fluids that can't be made into ingots. So I've got like 12 million buckets of gelocrathium. These cows over here are all infinity cows, so there's 42 infinity cows feeding into one tank. And down here we have casting tables. So all of them feed straight into casting tables, get made into ingots. This one actually gets made into blocks, as you can see. And I have a watch of flowing time that helps basically to speed up the process of the infinity because it takes so long. Some of these have are either full in the storage room or do not go into ingots. So they all feed into this. You can see here this crate, and then they get poured from this crate and get sent into the storage room. The crate of wheat here is there's a cloche behind there making the wheat and then sending the seeds to the chicken room. Okay. Right, so yep, that's this floor. Now if we head down, this is the storage room. So as you can see, all the ingots. I made a lot more drawers than I actually needed, but I had to do something with this room. So these most of these are either from fluid cows or chickens. And these are the few blocks I actually needed to build or make. So, right. Now below us here we have the draconic storage room, the energy storage room I should say. So that's my energy sphere. As you can see, it's very symmetrical because I like some symmetry. We can get to it from any of these archways. So there's 4 ways down. And we come out into a huge room. Now it's made up of lapis, diamond, gold blocks, Tyrian, laboratory, nickel, and inverted lamps, I believe. And a lot of these wireless lamps, inverted wireless lamps from Endrio to light it up. I just had a massive amount of. I pulled most of these out of my my transmutation table. So resources is not a problem for me. And then I decided, since I built this big sphere and it looks very, techy, I thought I'd build a shaft inspired by Star Wars. With, a catwalk across the middle of it. But if I fall, it's not a problem because this is not the void. This is just black glowing plastic. But it looks like the void. I think I actually should have put the sky blocks down there to actually lay to see the void. But yes, so that is my stone box 2 build. I'm hoping that someone that will get some inspiration from seeing this. That they'll be inspired to think out of the box and use not only arches but slants and symmetrical designs. So I hope that you enjoyed my tour. Uru, hope you have a great day, and I hope to be making more videos soon. So bye now.